Welcome to PHP tutorial series. In this video, we're going to cover the basic math functions in PHP, and what we're going to cover is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and we're also going to cover increment and decrement. As always, to start our PHP file up with the start and ending. For PHP file, we're going to save this as math.php. Let's jump straight into it. Basic way to add the numbers like what you think. I'm going to do one value, the add sign, and then another value, and in PHP, as we remember in one of the tutorials that we introduced, we don't have to use double or single quotation. So just put them out as a number. So we're gonna put echo 10 plus and 5, and if we just have semicolon there, then go to math.php, and it showed the x15, so that is how to use additional function of PHP. And what I'm going to do here is going to show you all four. So I'm going to create two variables. So I will create one label, and label 1 will call it num1. Num1 is going to equal 10. We don't need any quotations by the way. Num2 is equal to 15, which gonna perform some simple mathematical operations down here. And we need to use comma to make it more unusual, as well as the first one is addition, and we're going to include echo out. Use the variable num1 plus num2, and we'll also concatenate br into that as well. You should know what concatenation is when you're working with strings, and what we're gonna do is add a string to that, then put a semicolon after the br and align to make it neater. Then we'll do the subtraction. In subtraction, all we need to do is obviously use the subtraction sign in the keyboard. But again, num1 use the instead of plus, we use the minus num2, and I also put the br into that concatenation under. And if you're confused with what this is for, stop single quote, watch the previous tutorial. This is what got different, so what you think. And with the multiplication, so when you do the multiplication, you don't call exactly for the exe, so you need to do is the echo num1. I need to hold down the shift key and press 8 for your keyboard, and now we indicated PHP to multiply this number together. So num1 multiplied by num2. Once again, concatenate the br, and then finally we work at division. So one division, you just do a forward slash and num1 echo num1 forward slash divide num2. We don't need to concatenation to break this the last line. So if you save this expecting this, and you know this is not exactly math tutorial, but just to go over there. So 10 plus 15 is gonna be 25, then minus 15 will be minus 5, and then 10 multiplied divide 15 is 150, and division I'm gonna work out. So let's PHP do the hard work first. So the first one, as we expect, that is 10 25 plus 10 plus 15, and then if we have 10 minus 15 is minus 15. 10 multiplied by 15 is 150, and then if we have 15 and 10 divided by 15, for this one decimal here. So that is how to use basic math function with PHP. You can also store the results. If you want to do result equals num1 plus num2, you can just echo result. So we'll load that 25, 10 plus 15, and also we can do this, we can increment. So decrement numbers, and that should be adding 1 or subtracting 1 for the numbers. So we can have num1, the way to increment the number by 1 is plus. So do you know plus plus in semicolon? Uh, Let me do it again. Num1 plus plus. You can see that num1 is 10. It should now be 12 by this point. So if we echo without right here, so it should come to 12. Then we can also use minus minus to decrement the numbers, so num2 minus minus, and then num1 actually num1 minus minus, and then num1 minus minus, and we can echo num1 again, and it will be 8 because you can take it away 1 each time. So that are the basic math function in PHP.